You hit the goal, the one you told yourself would finally make you feel like you've made it. And somehow, standing right there in the middle of it, you feel almost nothing at all. Maybe it was the contract you chased for years, the revenue number you swore would change everything, and the addition you finally finished on your own house. You expected relief and maybe pride. Instead, you felt strangely flat, already scanning for the next thing before this one even landed. Here's why your brain runs on a system built to chase, not to arrive. In the next few minutes, I'll show you why hitting the goal doesn't deliver the feeling you were promised. And I'll give you a 90-second practice that helps your nervous system actually register the win instead of racing straight past it. Here's what's actually happening. Your brain runs on two separate systems. One wants and one likes. The wanting system runs on dopamine. It's the drive that gets you up at 5 a.m. and that keeps you working through Saturdays, that has you chasing the next contract before you even sign the last one. The liking system is different. That's supposed to be the part that registers satisfaction, the quiet feeling of it. I did it. This is enough. But here's the catch. The wanting system is louder and faster, and it doesn't hand off cleanly to the liking system. So the moment you actually hit the goal, or close the deal, or hit the number, or finish the addition you dreamed about for 10 years, the wanting system doesn't stop to celebrate. It just starts scanning for the next target. And that's not a character flaw. That's not you being ungrateful. That's wiring built for the chase, not for the landing. Picture building a room onto your house, years of drafting it, years of saving for it, framing it out stud by stud. You picture the day you finally stand in the doorway and feel like you've made it. And then that day comes. You walk in and it's just a room, 4 walls, a window, trim you still need to paint. It doesn't feel like the ending you pictured because it was never built to be an ending. It was built to be a room. The feeling you were chasing was never waiting for you in there. So if the feeling isn't going to show up on its own, you have to build it in on purpose. That's what this practice does. I call it the 90-second landing. And you use it the moment you hit a goal, a big one or a small one, before your brain moves on to the next one. First, stop. Stop what you're doing for 90 seconds. And don't check the next email. Don't call the next lead. Second, name it out loud. Write it down if you're not alone. Say exactly what happened. I signed the contract. I hit the number. I finished the room. Naming it in specific concrete words tells your nervous system this is real, not just any other task you checked off. Third, take 3 slow breaths, in for 4 counts and out for 6, and let yourself feel whatever shows up. Pride, relief, even nothing at all. You're not chasing an emotion here. You're giving your body 90 seconds to catch up to what your calendar already knows. That's it, 90 seconds. It won't feel dramatic, but do it every time you hit a goal. And over a few weeks, your nervous system starts trusting that arrival is safe and that you're allowed to actually land somewhere instead of sprinting straight through it. Michael owns a remodeling company outside Harrisburg. Him, 5 guys, and a phone that doesn't stop. This spring, he closed the biggest contract of his career, a job he chased for almost a decade. He told me afterward it felt like nothing. He sat in his truck in the driveway and felt completely blank. So we tried the 90-second landing. He said it out loud right there in the truck. I just closed the Hendricks job. 10 years of building toward this. Then he breathed. Let himself actually feel it. He said it wasn't fireworks, but it was the first time in years a win actually felt like his. I'm Dr. Sean Garrity, a counselor and coach for more than 30 years, and I've watched this exact pattern in almost every driven person I've worked with. Hitting the goal was never going to fix the empty feeling because the goal was never built to be an ending, but you can build a landing yourself. If you want a simple next step, the Common 7 Challenge walks you through a practice like this every day for a week. It's free, and the link is in the description below. And if success keeps feeling like a moving target, that's not a flaw in you. That's a system nobody ever taught you how to finish. Want more on why burnout builds the way it does? Or how to actually regulate your nervous system instead of pushing through it? And what it's really costing you long term? Check out this video over here.